What's going on, people? Hope y'all had a great day trading, great week. Here's some trades I did today. Had a nice setup on CL futures as well as HTZ and CRC. Took a big loss on that Bitcoin. Thought it would pop up today early. Ended up pulling back on me. Had to get stopped out. Do apologize for not putting out a video or as many videos this week. Had to take care of my younger son, getting him ready for kindergarten, pouring everything I have into him. But it's been a great day with my boy. Has it been a great day for you, Roland?
Yeah.
Okay. So now let me ask you a question. Do we buy on support?
Yeah.
All right. Do we sell on resistance?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do, right?
Yeah.
We sell on resistance, right? So that's basic trading, right?
Yeah.
Finding support, finding resistance at those levels, determine if you need to buy or sell, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Keeping it simple, right?
Yeah.
All right, since we're gonna keep it simple, let's jump into these trades and see how things went today. All right, good morning. Got some stocks on the move today. We got NTNX gapping up overnight because of earnings. Got some previous resistance. Hopefully it can turn into some new support right here, 34.86. So if that level can hold, it could be a buy up above 35.73. There's the bell. SARX is gapping up as well. So we'll let it open up. If it can get above this 650, I'll step into a couple shares of that. Got a Bitcoin Trust gapping up, so I'm waiting for a small pullback, then take a long position. And I'm gonna let XNET let it open up, let it breathe, see what people gonna do, whether they're gonna take profits or step back into that stock. RIOT, it's looking nice, needs a pullback. It ran up from around 13 bucks, so definitely need to pull back before I take a long position in it. NTNX is holding up, so I'll wait for this first 1 minute bar to close before I make a true decision on what I'm going to do. Move AMBA over here. I like what I see. I'm gonna step into this NTNX on 35.80. Put my stop right here at the open, which should be 35.12. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some of this Bitcoin Trust as well. Just a small. Okay, so I gotta set a limit order on it. You must not take market orders. All right, so I'm long Bitcoin Trust at 1722. NTNX up 1605, 3605. I'm long from 3584. So I'm gonna go ahead and let half go on it. I'll let half go at 3636. My stop is 3583 for NTNX. And I'm long 1722 on GBTC. So if AMBA can get a pullback, I'll look to take a long position in it for a 5-minute setup. All right, NTNX new highs. See if it can break above this 350 area. That'll be great. More buyers stepping in, so we got a small pullback. So anything up above 62.50, I'll grab some of that. All right, 36.50 on NTNX. Move my stop up to 36.05. Bitcoin's falling back a little bit. So I'm gonna step into this AMBA right here. It's 62, is that 62.69? Got filled up above this first 5-minute high. I'm gonna let this Bitcoin Trust breathe a little bit. It has a tendency to make some big moves. We got a gap overnight from 1500 all the way up to 17. So the 1636 would definitely be my line in the sector. 3690 NTNX looking good. Up to full point. Go ahead and let 250 go up there. So I got 250 shares left. Move my stop, 36.25. $37.27. NTNX got us a centipede. All these legs. Thing keeps running higher and higher. Bitcoin Trust is falling back. Boom, 37.40. Sell another 100. Getting a pullback. AMBA. So my stop will be 61 on AMBA. And looks like I'm about to get stopped out of this Bitcoin. So still long NTNX. Still have some AMBA right here. 1669. Still long this Bitcoin Trust. Boom, 1663.88 AMBA. Good job, good job, good job, good job. Patience is a virtue in this business, man. Patience is a virtue. Let your plan work. So I'm gonna sell half right here. It's AMBA, 63.50. All right, so I move my stop up to break even. New high, 37.78. NTNX. New high, AMBA, 63.95. And I am taking a loss right now on Bitcoin. So I'm going to close out. We got 1, 2, 3. I'll let this next 5-minute candle form on NTNX. That's going to determine if I hold that trade or not. If we get a 5-minute doji set up, then I'll close it out. You see we got kind of a topping tail a little bit on these last 2 candles. So let you know the stock is about to pull back. And my stop's going to be 37.07. I am about to have to flat. Well, let's see. We got level 2's looking equal. No real big sellers on AMBA, so I'm gonna hold it. Since it didn't go through my stop, it just tapped it. I'm not gonna close it out. If it goes through it, I would definitely flatten out. Boom, 37.87, 88, 90. NTNX is running. So this last piece is up 2 points, which is great. I'm gonna move my stop up to 37.35. And I'm going to stop out of this AMBA. So I stopped out of AMBA, small profit. Nothing to get too excited about, but profit is better than a loss. Stock pretty much went sideways for the past 15 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna grab some of the CL. Got a nice pullback to the trend line, and now it's bouncing. So boom. Popped up, pulled back, bouncing higher, and look at that. As soon as I get out of AMBA, what does it do? So I'm long some oil futures at 58.49, and I'm gonna flatten out of this Bitcoin Trust. So I had to take an $800 loss on Bitcoin Trust. Still holding NTNX. Breakthrough 37.50. I'll be out of it. Get a 5-minute setup on CRC. Stock can pull back. Set up a flag type entry. Look to get in that. And I'm long some oil right here, 58.49. See if this future can continue to run this ride this trend line. So it looks like we're about to get that 5-minute pullback on NTNX. And there's CL taking off. First target would be 58.60. So I'm gonna flatten out an NTNX. Made 901 on it. So right now I'm pretty much flat on the day. Go ahead and sell one contract of CL right there, 58.60. Got 2 left. And I'll let those 2 ride out. My stop is now my entry. 58.49 is my stop. Locked in 100 points just now. Sorry, not 100 points. Locked in 10 points, which is $100. So now it's time just to wait for some pullbacks. A lot of stuff is moving, higher. Don't want to chase anything. So if you can find some pullbacks to get into, that's great. CL is looking good. Got the top and tail on NTNX. So we'll definitely will get a pullback on the 5-minute. See if we get a nice setup for it. I'll let another contract go up here at 58.70 for CL. Alright, so I'm gonna let another contract go at CL. Alright, so I'll let another CL contract go at 58.70. Got 1 left. And looks like I'm gonna flatten out of this CL. Alright, so close that out right here, 58.67, and made decent money, $500, 3 contracts. Pretty good, pretty good. So if you futures trade just like normal stocks, they just got different increments as far as, margin and how much you make off each point, but you trade them the exact same ways you would trade a Netflix or anything else. Look for an imbalance. Once you find that imbalance, look for buyers to step in. Buyers stepped in to stop, got a pull back. So they stepped into the stock, took a trade, went long. Boom, stock shot up. So still haven't got a good pullback on ALNY. I would like to get in this stock. Considering this up $3, just need a pullback. Need a 5-minute setup. So if this 1680, 1690 level can hold on CRC, and the stock can push up above 1716 with increasing volume, that's a trade setup. Alright, so CRC breaking above this previous low, 1716. However, we need volume to pick up. Get volume to increase. Put our stop down here at 1797, and that will be the trade. Alright, so we got volume increase on CRC. Broke above this previous low. So I'm going to step into this stock on a flag pattern and put my stop right here at 1697. Have the same, pretty much the same setup forming on Hertz. Gotta push higher, slight pullback. Break above this trend line with increase in volume is a buy for me. Right, so if Hertz can pretty much break above this trend line based off price and not time, then I'll step into some Hertz. Got the same, same setup as CRC. Got to push higher, pull back. Got an area of support right here around 1968, 67. There's Hertz. Alright, so we got some Hertz. Got a nice setup on it. Break of trend, increase in volume. Now let the stock work for you. Still holding this CRC. It's hanging out around this 1730 area. So if it continues to build value upward, it should break through the 1736. And when it does, it should explode up to 1750. Just how Hertz did. Sometimes you just gotta wait. Let more people see the stock, more buyers, or more algorithms, or whatever you want to call it, computers, whoever. Alright, so we're getting a pop on CRC, which is great. I'll let a couple shares go up there at 1750 and move the stop up to break even. So it took a little while. It took a little while for this stock to pop. Roughly, what, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Sit here waiting patiently, watching paint dry. But it finally popped. Now we got a point of reference that, hey, this area is an area of support. Now let the stock play out. Let it do what it's supposed to do, which is continue to go higher. So XNet's looking good. Hertz is looking good. CRC is looking good. So this will be the last 3 trades for me. So let me XNet, Hertz, and CRC. Alright, Hertz is up 2019. So I will lock in another 30 points, 30 cents. Alright, so I got 1,000 shares left, CRC. Alright, so let 500 shares of Hertz ride up here 2024. And I'll let more of this CRC go at 1789. Stop is at 2006. Man, that was a crazy pullback. Still got 1,500 shares of Hertz and 1,000 shares of CRC. Do you see what I see? I see an area of support down here on Bitcoin. Stock is now breaking higher. Demand's increasing. Do you see what I see? Man, temptation is strong. Temptation is strong to get in this stock, make some money back. But I'm just gonna take the loss for the day. I'm not gonna worry about this Bitcoin. Let me get that off my screen so I'm not tempted even more. All right, CRC 1771, new high. Next target 1780. We'll let another 500 go. 1775 on CRC. You know what? I'm going to. Hertz is. I'm gonna let 500 go right here. 2012. Just to lock in 6 cents in case this wants to pull back and stop me out. Let another 500 go on CRC. 1780. I got filled to 1777, so I'm not gonna be mad over 3 cents. Next target, 18 bucks. 18 bucks, and I think that's the full. Not sure if that's the full extension or not, but let's see. Well, 1815 is 100%. Okay. So anywhere between this 18 and 18.15, that'll be 100% of this move. So push up to this 2032 area. I'll let another 500 go on Hertz, and let the last 500 ride. So got filled at 2030, and let me see. I think 100% of that move is 2080. I doubt it's gonna get up to 2080. Well, it may, and I just won't be in it. I'm gonna take profits around this 78% fib, so 2057, 2050 area. All right, so this 2045 area on Hertz it was support. Now it's resistance, so that will be an area I close this trade out, unless it can just break through. Go ahead and move my stop up for Hertz to what, 2022. Let's make 2026. All right, CRC 1781. Move that up to 1767. Hertz 2042. We're getting close. Let's see what happens. We got some buyers. We got 2,000, 1,000. Need some more buyers to push through. 1783. CRC is rolling. I'm gonna sell another 250 of this Hertz and 250 of XNet up at these highs. I mean, not XNet, I'm sorry. CRC and HTZ. I don't know why I'm saying XNet. I don't have any XNet. I already closed it out. So there's 250 of C of Hertz and cool. Yep, just in time. There's CRC pulling back a little bit. Keep my stop right here at 1766. Got some buyers at Hertz at 2044. We push through that 2050 area. That'll be great. Make a full 50 cents on this last 250 shares and call it a day. Alright, so I'm flattening out of CRC, hit my stop, close that out for 692. So CRC was a good trade. Normal flag setup. You got your pull right here, you got your pullback, that's your flag, your support. These doji candles down here let you know, hey, buyers and sellers are neutral. So the only thing you have to do is wait for the imbalance. The imbalance comes when buyers and sellers are not neutral. One or the other is greater. When did that happen? That happened on this candle. Now granted, I could have got in a little early, you know, somewhere down here above this this high of this doji right here. Would have been a little better, but I was a little more cautious and got to end up here 17, I can't remember exactly, 17 something. But anywho, you know, the stock pushed higher. Boom. That was the setup. Same thing over here with HTZ. You got to pull higher. Nice pullback. You got support underneath you. You're waiting for the imbalance. The imbalance came. Stock broke this trend. Took a long position. Rolled the stock higher. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close out this Hertz up here at this 2070 area, and that will be it for the bearded trader. So basic trading for me: look for support and resistance. Once you find those areas, look for price to do one or two things: either break through resistance or bounce off support. And at those points, that's where you can find the imbalance. You will either see buyers picking up, meaning, hey, more buyers are stepping in, which does what? As buyers increase their demand, the supply, which is the number of shares that's out there available to trade, will decrease. As that number decreases, what happens? Price goes up. The opposite happens when you're shorting or looking for a breakthrough support. Demand is decreasing, meaning what? The supply, the number of shares, is increasing, causing what? Causing price to fall. So stay short. Basic economics. Nothing spectacular about it. I don't do anything different. Every day I do the exact same way. I trade the exact same way. I trade the way the market was set up, where it was, when they first formed the market, what was the whole premise about it? It was try to take a demand. People had a demand, therefore people needed to meet that demand with their product. So in order to raise prices, demand had to increase. In order for prices to fall, demand had to decrease. So hey, that's it. That's it for me today. Iron sharpens iron. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, leave them in the comments below. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on what else I got? Instagram, whatever. Stock Twits. Also, follow other people. Max. Follow Max. He's out there. He's doing a great job. Also, One Sniper Trader. He's out there doing big things as well, man. They both sent me some good content on Scorpion Sting. I haven't been able to use it just yet. Still want to perfect it on a paper trading platform, but I will find a trade set up on that. So iron sharpens iron, man. We in this together. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm the Bearded Trader.